Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Scales of the Soul. If you are new here, welcome. And for all my continued creators that keep coming back, I appreciate you being here and your support. If you would like to book a personal reading, my personal website is down below in the description box. Go ahead and check that out, scalesofthesoul.com. I also offer some other healing modalities. So if anything strikes your interest, feel free to take a look around. So today we're just gonna get into an intuitive read. Let's see what your spiritual team would like to communicate to you today at present. As with any reading, take what resonates and leave behind what does not. So let's get into it. Let's see. We're gonna start off with some surreal tarot. You know, it was interesting. I sat down to do this reading and just kind of asked for an intention. And I'm kind of just leaning towards doing a lot more of these sort of the spirit tea readings that I do in my lives, but more or less just, intuitive readings, whatever your spiritual team for whoever is tuning in would like to communicate for you. But when I did sit down, initially I got an image of a rabbit. So for some of you, rabbit is maybe you were born in the year of rabbit. Perhaps rabbit symbolism is very important to you, but also rabbit symbolizes fertility, luck, purity, growth. So I don't know. Perhaps that may be a theme that shows up in this reading. So let's get into it. Ooh. Strength. We got Frida Kahlo and strength right here. Interesting. What else? Let me get a few more, Spirit. For some of you, a certain level of strength. Ooh, the Magician. Yeah, there's a changing of tides. These cards just really want to pop out. Two of Pentacles. Feel like you are being very heavily guided. Justice. Wow. One more. Huh. This is a really interesting reading already, right? To start it off. Yeah, I mean, immediately we're getting sort of this spiritual bounty, Three of Pentacles. Okay, let's get into this a little bit. So I'm getting right off the bat that there was some sort of a decision that you needed to make, and you have all of the tools necessary in order to be successful in whatever decision you decide to choose. Whichever pathway you decide to go on, you have all of the tools, all the inner knowing, all of the intuitive guidance to lead you to where it is that you want to strive to. For some of you, with this Three of Pentacles right here, having sort of your core group, whether that just be your spiritual team or actual physical humans, support system, whatever that may mean to you, however that resonates, your core support group is going to be very necessary through this changing of the tides I'm hearing. A certain level of strength you had to endure in making this decision. There was some sort of kind of doubtful energy as to which way you should go, but I think ultimately you have been led by your higher power, your higher self, higher source, whatever it is that you do believe in, is leading and pushing you towards the correct direction for yourself. I'm getting a very, very strong ancestor vibe here with this Magician card. This one in particular, it's almost very like Native American, but coming out of this cup, and cups usually represent emotion. There's almost, is that a wand in there as well? Yeah, there's almost like a wand in here. He's got his wand. A lot of fiery energy. I'm hearing, okay, interesting. I'm hearing not allowing the emotions to be an illusion for you. So whatever emotional attachment you may have or you've been walking through, taking the fire and the passionate energy from that and using that as fuel to your next endeavor, to your next direction. Two of Pentacles. Some of you really feel like you have been anchored in a certain situation. I'm seeing this chain right here, like you've been chained down to some position, uh like it's almost like they're like a stuck energy, like you feel like you've been anchored down in something and that you can't change your path, when in reality you can. And whatever you do decide, there is this divine justice happening, this ascension um, at your fingertips. It's really interesting, actually. I'm seeing this mirroring energy of these two like esoteric ancestors right here. We have this beautiful, like feminine sort of tree spirit, the wisdom of the trees, the strength, the growth. Um, and then we also have sort of this air kind of element of this very paternal, almost grandfather energy mirroring one another, supporting you. It's like you have learned to balance uh, your emotional state for your highest growth. Um, they're saying talk about the people on the stairs. Okay, so if you can see, let me get it a little bit closer for you. If you can see these people on the stairs, it's like they start off sort of as this kind of novice energy, very just free, vulnerable, naked. And with each step forward, like their tree branches are growing in their mind. So it's like your ability to adapt and evolve your intuition and touch the higher realms is at an all-time high right now. Where are you choosing to water your growth? Where are you choosing to plant your roots? The roots are what got you to the next step. So you have a beautiful root system below you, intertwining and interweaving. And I feel like this Three of Pentacles, this sort of group mentality here, this community that you've built, that is like the strength of your roots. They have been there to support you, but now it's up to you to allow these branches to grow and to extend outward to an even bigger community, to reach more potential, to reach more growth, to reach more souls. This Three of Pentacles, really a cool card. Sorry, I'm just checking it out. It's giving me very Holy Mountain vibes. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. It's my favorite film. But the Holy Mountain with this, I don't know if any of you have seen that it's a very occult, surreal. I'm sorry, let me cover these up here. Story kind of about the transcendence of the soul, the spirit, the kind of juxtaposition of secular religion versus esoteric knowledge and spirituality. Um, so perhaps for some of you, that's been maybe this like decision, this sort of challenge that has been presented, is that you were maybe raised in an extremist way with one religion, with one certain mindset, one particular mindset, but you're having this spiritual awakening, this ascension to a new connection through spirituality, through your spiritual team. You may be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities throughout your human experience. And it's this really colorful energy. Sorry, these girls are a little exposed, so I'm keeping them covered, but there's a bunch of bird people in this. It's hybridization, I'm hearing, like integrating and merging with your spiritual awareness, with your spiritual team, in shamanism, they believe in power animals, and integrating with those spirits as your guides, paying attention to the birds If certain birds come into your pathway, they are there as messengers. They are there for a symbolic type of reason. Birds are literally the messengers between this realm and the higher realms. Let's get some clarifiers on these. This is really digging where this is going. Yeah, they're saying talk about the strength card. Okay, hold on. We're going to pop this one up. So we have Frida, who she kind of went against the grain and just really was kind of a trailblazer in the surrealist realm of art and creativity. And this guy down here, it's like, you know, he's feeling trapped. But again, they're talking about the branches. Reaching your branches out. She's got a pomegranate in her hand. Pomegranates are, again, kind of about abundance, fertility. So for some of you, fertility may be something that has been a challenge for you. Maybe that's what this decision is whether or not you continue to invest in, you know, in a fertility treatment. That's very specific to a few of you. But not feeling trapped, knowing that your branches reach out, your possibilities are endless. Saying exoskeleton. So let's get a little bit more on that exoskeleton. You're saying exposing your inner workings. Huh. Your structure, your inner structure. I don't know. That's interesting. Let's get some more. Let's get some clarifiers on that. Spirit, can I get a clarifier for this strength card? Let's click out of this real quick. The moon. Yeah, I mean, for some of you, you were stuck in this illusion, truly believing that you could not get out of a certain belief system, a certain rooted thought pattern, or what you believe to be like a known association. Releasing that. It's interesting. This is right here. I believe this is the Son of Man representation, that painting. And usually it's the man in the little top hat with the apple, not exposing his face or his identity. But here it's like he's completely turned his back, not exposing any parts of himself. But then this other part, it's like they're breaking away, chipping away all of these like fragmented aspects and moving forward, knowing that those built the structure of who you are, but that they are interchangeable and movable. Also, doves may be very symbolic for some of you, talking about the birds. Doves are the peace bringers. I'm hearing olive branch as well. So perhaps for some of you, like there needed to be an olive branch extended. Oh, we have the tower at the bottom here. Yeah. For some of you, there may have needed to be like an olive branch extended through some tower moment where you had to deconstruct old paradigms, old belief systems, breaking away from what your foundation once was, and creating a new path, a new beginning. The tower card here right now is really representing to me like a very positive aspect. Reconstructing. Interesting. There's so many, they just keep talking about structure and structures. Reconstructing, exoskeleton, the foundation. Yeah, just rebuilding, like putting back together yourself in a new form. We have the Emperor. Powerful energy. Tapping more into underneath the Magician, like tapping more into that focused directive. Again, it's, that very like paternal energy. So for some of you, you may have had a father, grandfather, uncle, a very strong male figure that has crossed over, that is at your side, guiding you, um, telling you to stand strong in your emotional waters, knowing that they got your back. It's almost like he's sort of the protector looking out, almost like your energy's here and he's standing in front of you wearing his crown of branches again. um, Telling you to be fluid with where you'd like to aim and shoot your shot. I'm hearing, I don't know, maybe that was something that resonates for you from a grandfather or father. You're saying crown of smoke. It's coming off of his cigar. I thought it was coming off the trees, but it's actually coming off of his cigar. Perhaps for some of you, you may even like the scent of a cigar may remind you of your grandfather or father. That's them letting you know, like perhaps you just like randomly smell it, and that's them letting you know that they're with you. But crown of smoke, like knowing that you are more powerful. Like I'm hearing smoke and mirrors, crown of smoke. Knowing that you're more powerful than you are leading yourself to believe, trusting in your intuition, knowing that your intuition is your greatest tool. Yeah, we have the King of Wands at the bottom. Again, transcending that fiery energy. No longer, don't feel bound to any one belief. The King of Wands here. I'm going to keep him with the Emperor. There's a lot of male influence on your left-hand side, which is like your receptive side. And they're both protecting you. Like they're both keeping your energy protected. King of Wands will light a fire under your ass. Perhaps that's another quote that, you needed to hear from whoever this male energy is for you. Um, Somebody's a little spiteful, though. I'm hearing whatever. I forget what the saying is. I think it's something like cut your nose off to spite you or something like that. But somebody's spiteful about this decision, and that's maybe what's held you back. For some of you, you've got people that are watching you very intensely. You've got a lot of eyes on you. But I feel like those eyes are like, they're envious. They're envious eyes of the strength that you've had to move forward past this illusion. The color red is really standing out as well. Red may be a strong energy that surrounds you, perhaps even like your aura right now is red, and red is connected to the root chakra, sort of that grounded energy I'm hearing. Coming from a place of being grounded so you can direct the fire and the wand where you want to take action. Also, they're showing me his hair. It almost looks like his hair almost kind of looks a little bit like he has a yarmulke on. So perhaps for some of you, again, it goes back to, I'm getting a lot of like religious connotations. Perhaps melding your spirituality with your religious beliefs has been a bit of a conflict or contradictory energy. Three of Wands to clarify the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, again, it's like moving forward, choosing to take that next step into the unknown. We've got the Pentacles, which is a very earth symbol, very grounded, very slow moving type of energy. And then we have the Three of Wands here, which is fire energy. Moving forward. No dream is too big, I'm hearing. Yeah. We have this egg right here. Again, that like fertility rebirth with this tree growing in it. So birthing that new seed that you've planted. There's already growth happening. You may not see it clearly right now, but it's already begun. So keeping that motion forward. And for some of you, like you really need to keep whatever this, for the people that this resonates as like a project or a new beginning, or maybe even a business endeavor, keeping those cards close to your heart right now, not really revealing to too many people what your plans are just yet. Letting it come to a space of full bloom, I'm hearing. Yeah, which way did you want to come out? Okay. Yeah. Whoop. Right. Okay. Well, we have the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah. Huh. Guarding this Three of Wands. So we have the divine masculine and feminine, the mother and father of tarot. Let me she's small enough. Anyways, we got the mother and father of tarot here protecting you and your decisions. The balance of masculine and feminine energies. And for a lot of you, like that's really what needed to happen in this decision, is balancing your emotions with your more analytical mind, and doing what feels right ultimately, nurturing those aspects. Again, we've got another little tree growing out of the water here. Yeah. Knowing that there's so much growth through watering yourself, watering those emotions. I'm gonna pop him over here just because she's a little exposed and YouTube's weird about that. All right, give me one more for this Three of Pentacles here. Spirit. Six of Wands. Six of Wands for this Three of Pentacles. Harmonizing that energy, harmonizing this community. I'm hearing threading that needle with precision. Again, we've got these watchful eyes happening. But her eyes are closed. Being very precise. You know, it's like you're getting these intuitive downloads from your spiritual team. You know what also interesting is like we have this grandfather, grandmother energy in the higher realms, and then we have like the Emperor and Empress here in what I'm perceiving as like your physical reality. You are so divinely protected, but it's like harnessing this energy, this intuitive energy, this divine connection, and bringing it down into this physical reality. And the way that you do that is you have to see through closed eyes. So going into meditation, going into the spaces of the ability to connect with your spiritual helpers, your spiritual team, and taking that wisdom and that guidance and that information and those downloads that you get and threading that needle with precision. I mean, for some of you, you may be starting a spiritual practice, building that community and having the ability, I'm being shown a web, like creating that web of light and that web of connection with others, helping other people tune in and tap 2525 on the timer, tap into their abilities. You're saying you're a quarter of the equation. So for those of you that need to build with other people, there may be 3 other people that are involved in building whatever it is that you would like to build with them, whatever endeavor that may mean. This is kind of all over the place, but I feel like this is, I don't know, this is meant to be received by a number of different peoples. If you guys haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Really appreciate it. It helps me continue to grow this channel and reach more people that I need to reach, or that I'm meant to reach. You know, I'm not feeling called to that one. Let's go. Let's check out the mermaids. What do the mermaids have to say? I'm also getting, like a lot of, there's like a lot of emotional overcurrent on a lot of these. Like the Wands card, the Pentacles, the Emperor. A lot of water. And now I'm feeling drawn to the mermaid. So having the ability to just flow. All right, Spirit, what else does the collective need to hear? I'm hearing siren song as well. So perhaps for some of you, again, like you're speaking from your truth. But it's like your voice is alluring to many people. So also learning how to harness the magic of your voice and the tonality, the timbre of your voice. Perhaps for some of you, speaking, music may be a big contender in this decision, this new beginning. Public speaking, influencing by voice, being a documentarian. I don't know. They're really focusing in on the voice. Honesty. Again, she's got the closed eyes, tuning into, she's kind of clutching her heart space. So protecting that heart space, but understanding why you feel the need to clench so deeply in your heart space. And perhaps whatever healing needs to come from that protection that you've built around your heart is what will allow you to connect with this external community. These are like little energetic, I feel like, waves. Okay, they're telling me to talk about the heart space. Talk about this a lot in my readings, but you know, the heart is literally an electromagnetic field. This is scientifically proven. It radiates outside of our body 3 to 6 feet. And that frequency becomes information in our cellular being that can resonate through other people, through their cells. So people literally feel your heart space. So if you're not coming from a place of honesty and authenticity in who you are and compassion for your own story, people can feel that. So tuning into this heart space, healing what your truth is, and in turn using that, I'm hearing as a megaphone. Interesting. Like they're literally showing me a bullhorn. But using that as an amplifier of what you are truly meant to align in. All right, what else, Spirit? Give me a couple more on this one. Past. Yeah. For some of you, past illusions, past belief systems have been kind of holding you in a space of stagnation or like this challenge. But also in the same vein, for some of you, your past is what has given you that strength. You're choosing to see it now as a gift and a transformative energy rather than a blockage. We got this eye again. We got a lot of eyes in this reading. There's a lot of, I'm hearing a lot of peepers. People creeping and peeping on you, but also like they're showing me that they're all in like the higher realms. So there's a lot of your spiritual team is keeping an eye on you and walking you through these phases of life. I want to look at, let me find this. I don't really read from her book, so let's see. I'm feeling called to talk about this past card from her book, so let's see what she has to say in here. Past, lesson, guidelines, starting point. Our past is not something that we can control in the present, but it is something that we can use to learn from and set guidelines for our future. Whether your past was happy or not, it will always hold valuable lessons and be a source of tools to, that's right over the Magician card, be a source of tools to create a future that you will enjoy and thrive in. Your past does not define you, it only informs you. This card shows a mermaid holding a Natulius, an absolute treasure of both the past and the present. All right, let's get another one. Spirit. And then I think I might hop on a live after this. Whoa, that was way too many. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Well, we got change upright. I'm going to take that one. And I'm going to take these two because they flipped out separate. So we got change. A lot of moon energy coming through. Again, moon's connected to Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. Water is all about emotions. Moon can also be a very illusion heavy energy, but it also is the ability to illuminate in the darkness through the reflection of the sun, through the rays of the sun. It's in a waning phase here, so where do you need to kind of wane your energies, your emotions, release them, let them go, allow change to occur? And in this one, like her eyes are kind of finally a little open, just kind of gazing. But see her headspace. So we had the heart space energy, and now she's got this headspace, this knowing, this knowledge, because she's introspected, because she's chosen to gain clarity through her intuition, through her connection to her higher self and her higher team. Yeah, it's a very like introspective energy I'm getting from this change card. And what are these two hidden ones? We have acceptance and flow. What did I say earlier? Flow. Yep. And flow. Like this is being in that flow state, being submerged. The ability to submerge in your emotional state, but not allowing it to drown you. Flowing with the currents. Talked about a lot of water energy in this one. And acceptance. And look, she's fully awake and aware in this one. Completely beaming, and look, and now like there's even these like green energies coming in towards her. Green is all about the heart chakra. So coming from a place of love, acceptance. Still got this eye here. Keeping an eye. this one's kind of looking in the same direction as she is, rather than being a perspective, rather than something looking from the external out. This one's forming its gaze outward toward you, toward the viewer, toward the people that surround. Interesting. Cool. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to leave this one here. I appreciate you being here. If this resonated, hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.